Muitos escrevem a música para fazer, passa 2, 3 dias. Já me falou alguém que passa 3 meses escrevendo uma música e quando vai gravar ainda está errada. Entendeu? Enquanto eu faço dentro de 30 minutos é o máximo, pode ser ela do jeito que seja.
Alors on danse was just a tom, and I put it just on NN19, and I put like a tom, 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 tom. I said, okay.
In the beginning, if you couldn't handle a synthesizer,
here's a French accordion with a Viennese
it
waltz.
sounded horrible. Today it's almost impossible to make horrible sounds. All sounds are good.
If you have an idea, you just click it and you have the sound that you need.
So first of all, I choose like a special sound like you can hear, special bass line.
Just the availability of sounds. I mean, also the availability of software to make music, so a lot more people can make more music with a wider range of sound palettes. And
art and music is entering a stage where things we create and archive, once they're in the archive, will function more like words in our minds.
Yeah, it's more, and you can just hear sounds that wouldn't be available to you without a plane ticket. You know, it's about collaboration. It's about sharing. You know, same as, you know, I go on your website and I get to hear noise music from Pakistan.
To have access to global music, it is important to want to know what other peoples around the world are saying. It is important to know, or to want to know what they are feeling, how they are expressing their feelings, how they are writing. All those things come through music. So the first thing is curiosity and open-mindedness.
So after that, I decided to use an NNXT to have like a special 90s synthesizer. The melody is like this.
Well, as the digital availability of sources dramatically is increasing the amount of possible combinations, I feel more than ever a very strong need for physical research.
Perhaps it's time to step aside and also start listening to other places.
Shall I stay or shall I go?
Hello! That riff was from Deep Purple's Black Knight. I learned it from this CD, and this CD cost me €15 about 10 years ago. Here I have Spotify, my monthly subscription. This means I have Black Knight and almost every other guitar riff that's ever been recorded, and almost every other piece of music that's ever been recorded. It costs me €15 per month. So when we're creating music, we're no longer listening to the recordings we own. We can be influenced by anything because we can access all the recordings. And this means that particularly if we are incorporating bits of the recordings into our work, copyright probably needs a rethink.
What do you think?
Everything is a remix.
Digital availability, I believe, is having a revolutionary change on the nature of music, at least in the Western world. I think we're facing what I've called in my writing a crisis of abundance, in the sense that everything is available simultaneously. But once everything is available, it's very difficult to find a path through it, and it's very difficult to find value in individual works of music.
Then there's a question of likes. So you can have plenty of likes on SoundCloud, but you can have zero money in your pocket. This means that the value of music is being changed.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I started to think that maybe sampling is a type of echo. And those people who haven't maybe got enough money to record their own orchestras and fantastic drum pieces and vocalists, they kind of echo with their samplers other people's work in order to produce their own voice.
In my field, which is reissuing and writing about early, rare 78 RPM recordings from around the world, the digital availability of these recordings could potentially bridge a gap between cultures. It could potentially change the history of music because the recordings are generally perceived to be lost or unavailable.
We don't have these limits anymore, and anything is basically possible.
Sampling my own music helps me to exaggerate my egomania by recombining me with myself and see by that way grow my own self-referential cosmos every day.
You need to be in a place where you have at least a limited access to the internet, and then global music can be really your thing. Basically, if you want it, you will find it. If you want it, you will get it. That will be my conclusion about this.